Well, Tom, riding back together again today. It's day 63.
Yep.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Just riding through the Sale Mall after doing some grocery shopping for morning tea and lunch. And that's hit the road. Alright, we're on C106 or Ben Warden Road heading towards Bairnsdale. And there's a bit of a cool wind, but it's behind us now, so that's great. Just cruising down here nicely, sitting on a comfortable 26. The wind behind us. Should have brought a sail. Then realised we've basically left sail behind. There was a really big wind last night. It's very, very strong. Flapping our tents around. Worried about a tree a little bit close to us, but it didn't break and fall on me, so that was good. Our route has brought us to a dirt road now, and that'll be good, and it'll be quieter too than the sealed road, although that wasn't too bad. So once again we've taken the road less travelled, and we've been rewarded with some corrugations. Not sure if you viewers at home can make that out, but there you go. There's Tom at his corner. Straight into the wind now for a couple of kilometres before we turn northbound again. Back on the tarmac. Approaching Munro. How you going?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. What a lovely facility we've got here at the Munro Hall. There's a servery there where they're serving coffee in a thermos and some muffins. And there's a toilet there and some nice drinking water available. And Tom's got a lovely spot on the grass there. Alright, after a lovely morning tea stop at Munro Hall here, we're just going to head off on Sinclair Road towards Bairnsdale. Lovely riding along here on Sinclair's Road. Beautiful. Sinclair's Road that Google has brought us down has proven to be a bit of a challenge with quite a lot of sand. So we're just having some fun here, walking our bikes. How you going, Tom?
Yeah, alright.
Alright. Having fun yet?
Yeah, I guess.
Yep, it's pretty hard going along here. We're lucky if we can ride for 20 metres without having to get off in the sand again. These skinny tyres and the weight is just causing all sorts of problems here. Well, Sinclair's Road, you're really testing us. I don't think I've ever had to get off and walk my bike quite so much as I've had to on here. Well, finally there's a little bit of a better section here, hopefully this lasts. So we've finally reached the end of Sinclair's Road, and that 13 kilometres or so, 13.5 kilometres, has taken us an hour and a half. And this will be our lunch stop for the day. Well, this is our track after lunch. About 15 kilometres of this. Finally we're off of that dirt track and we're onto the sealed road again. The going should be much easier now. Well, if you've ever wondered where R2-D2's got to after the Star Wars movies, He's just sitting out guarding this property here at Wandana. We're in Bairnsdale now. Just riding into the town centre to find a supermarket before we go to our warm showers host for the night. Our warm showers host from last night, Steph, is just showing us the way to get to the bike path. So this is Steph's guided tour of the way out of Bairnsdale. Thanks, Steph, and thanks so much for hosting us. Been fantastic having our own personal tour guide to bring us this way.
Yeah,
thank you. And now we're starting the Gippsland Rail Trail from Bairnsdale to Orbost. G'day. Hey. Met a couple of horses on the trail here this morning, so good to meet you guys. We just finished our morning tea stop on day 64 at the Bruthen bakery. Just waiting for Tom here. Okay Tom, it's day 64, we finished morning recess. You ready to go?
Yep.
Let's go. Across the Tambo River. Okay, we found a tree across the road. We'll see if we can shift this off. Okay, we've come to another tree across the road. We might have to shift this one if we can. Wow, little wallaby, yeah. Hello. Another branch across the road. We had to omit the feet on number 2 there, and I don't think we're going to shift this one either. Hello. It's a really nice downhill run we've been having for the last 10 kilometres or so. We're sitting on about 26 kilometres an hour, and we've got about 4 or 5 kilometres maybe to go to now an hour for lunch. It's an impressive bridge. On the trail after lunch and now an hour. We're about 39 k's to Orbost. Nice view of Boggy Creek there. At now an hour. Almost in Orbost, about 2 kilometres to go. Across the river. Okay, it's day 65 on the road, and we're at Orbost Caravan Park, heading up to Goongerah Campground today. Are you ready to go, Tom?
Yep.
Let's do it. Alright, Goongerah 67, that's where we're going. Morning. Yep. Starting out with a little downhill after our morning recess break. We enjoyed some fruitcake that Bernie from Mildura gave us at the caravan park. That was very nice, thank you, Bernie. This will be our lunch stop today. This C612 road has been really lovely today. We've had just a handful of cars go past us. It's been so peaceful out here. The scenery is great and the climbs have not been too steep. And yeah, it's just been really good cycling conditions. Been riding alongside this creek for quite a while, Martin's Creek. It's just delightful with the tree ferns and so on. Goongerah Campground. There it is. How's it going, Tom?
Good.
Excellent. Well, it's 10 to 7. We've had our dinner. And there's not much else to do here, so might be time to go to sleep. Just having a breakfast here on day 66 in the shelter because it's been raining overnight and it's still raining, and probably be raining all day. How's the muffin there, Tom?
Not too bad.
A little bit charred, grilled over the flame. But yeah, we're packing up here and then we'll ride to Delegate today. It's about 60 kilometres and about 1,100 metres of climbing, I think. Okay, Tom, you ready for this?
Yep.
Let's go. About halfway up this 9 kilometre slow and steady climb. How you feeling, Tom?
Yeah, okay.
Good. Nice steady incline though. It's probably only about a 3% gradient. But with these bags on it, certainly makes it feel a bit more. We've done a 15-kilometre climb earlier today, so yeah, making us work a bit to C612, but it's still a great road. This is our second lunch stop under a tarp for the trip. Isn't that right, Tom?
Yeah.
And what was for lunch, Tom?
Wraps.
Tuna, cheese, actually snow peas and capsicum, so it was gourmet.
True.
Yeah, a very gourmet lunch. Okay, away we go after our lunch break. In the rain, it's mostly downhill we think. On day 66, we're entering our fourth state, and it's a bit soggy and cold as we do. Got 14 k's to go to get to Delegate, and hopefully we'll get there pretty quick. Just drying our tents out here on the line behind the Delegate pub. They got very wet this morning. Okay, we're just about to leave the Delegate Hotel where we stayed last night. Had a lovely stay here, didn't we, Tom?
Yep.
And we're going to ride to Bombala, so it's a pretty short day today. You ready to go, Tom?
Yep.
Let's go. On the road from Delegate to Bombala on day 67. Yes, we were warned about this bridge by the guy in the pub last night, fractionate the width of bike tyres, so it's very treacherous, and he said a cyclist fell off a couple of weeks ago coming across here. It's only forecast to be 9 degrees maximum today, so I started off with my winter gloves, my winter bandana, I've got my skins on and about 4 layers. We just had to stop there and take off a layer. Down a bit more now. It's been coming down a bit heavier for the last 15 to 20 minutes or so, and it's quite cold as well. Well, here we are at the Bombala bakery. The bikes are dripping wet. We're just going to go inside and get something warm. We've prized ourselves out of the bakery after a couple of hours. It's actually 6 degrees at the moment, and with being wet and soggy, it's quite cold here in Bombala. Well, it was very cold in the tents overnight in Bombala here in the caravan park. I think it got down to -4. So we just slept in a little bit today, or I have at least. Time to get breakfast. It's day 68, we're in Bombala, we're heading to Cooma. I think it's about 95 kilometres and a lot of climbing. Are you ready for it?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Goongerah Road has now gone to gravel. It's a lovely quiet road and the sun's out, so it's quite nice riding home today. A lot better than yesterday's ride from the Goongerah Bridge. time for my muffin and coffee. We're back on some sealed road now after our second morning tea, and we've got about 17 kilometres of this before we get back on some dirt. So this should be nice, going downhill fast. On a big downhill run here, but we've got to climb over that hill in front of us to get out of this valley. I'm not looking forward to that. Well, we're getting there. Just got a little bit of a pinch here to go, and then we should be at the top. Isn't that right, Tom?
Yep.
So you can see the snowy mountains in the background. Not sure if you can make them out there on the video. We can see some snow-capped peaks over there. This is our turn off onto Avon Lake Road, onto some more gravel. Across the Nullarbor Plain, but I think we've discovered the Nullarbor Hills here in the Snowy Mountains. Rock Lodge Road, here we come. Above 12 all day today, and there's an icy wind, and it's downhill for the last 23 k's or so, and so I've got to put the winter bandana on. I'm going with the mid-season gloves again. I'll change the summer ones, and I'm going to get my coat on. Okay, then we'll be ready. Let's go. It is very cold. Fingers and toes are cold. Sun's low in the sky. It's after 6 p.m. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Hey, thanks for watching our videos, guys. We are cycling days and riding across the country from Perth to Sydney. If you haven't already given to the Cancer Council and you'd like to support the amazing work that they do to help people through the cancer journey, then jump to the description and there's a link in there where you can go to our fundraising page. So thanks once again, and really hope you enjoy videos that we're bringing to you.